Friedrich Nietzsche's Thus Spoke Zarathustra is not a typical philosophical text. It is a work of dramatic poetry, rich in allegory and symbolism. We meet Zarathustra, a man who, after years of solitary contemplation in the mountains, descends to share his wisdom with humanity. He seeks to awaken people from their slumber. He challenges them to strive for something higher. Zarathustra becomes a prophetic figure, a voice crying out in the wilderness of modern existence. Nietzsche chose Zarathustra, the founder of Zoroastrianism, deliberately. He saw in Zarathustra a kindred spirit. Both figures stand at the cusp of a new philosophical era. Both challenge the conventions of their time. Nietzsche's writing is full of aphorisms and parables. This style serves to engage the reader on an emotional and intuitive level. Zarathustra's journey is our journey, the journey of every individual who seeks meaning and purpose in a world seemingly devoid of both. One of the most provocative and enduring ideas in Thus Spoke Zarathustra is the death of God. Nietzsche famously proclaimed, "God is dead, God remains dead, and we have killed him." This statement, however, is not a theological claim. It is a cultural diagnosis. Nietzsche was not concerned with the literal existence or non-existence of God. He was concerned with the consequences of a waning belief in God for Western civilization. For centuries, God served as the foundation of morality and meaning. He provided a sense of order and purpose to the universe. With the rise of science, secularism, and nihilism, this foundation was crumbling. Nietzsche recognized the profound implications of this shift. He saw it as both a crisis and an opportunity. The death of God leads to a sense of profound disorientation. It throws our values into question. Nietzsche believed that this cultural upheaval created a vacuum that needed to be filled with new values, values created by humanity for humanity. Central to Nietzsche's philosophy is the concept of the Übermensch, often translated as the Overman or Superman. The Übermensch is an ideal, a goal for humanity. It transcends conventional morality, creating new values. The Übermensch embraces life fully, mastering themselves. It requires constant self-overcoming and personal growth. One of the most challenging and enigmatic concepts in Thus Spoke Zarathustra is the idea of eternal recurrence. Imagine a demon whispering in your ear that this life, with all its joys and sorrows, triumphs and failures, will repeat itself infinitely. Would this thought fill you with despair or with a sense of profound affirmation? Nietzsche presents eternal recurrence as a thought experiment, a way of testing the strength of our values. If the thought of living our lives over and over again fills us with dread, then perhaps we need to reevaluate our choices and our values. Conversely, if we can embrace the idea of eternal recurrence, it suggests that we are living authentically in accordance with our deepest desires. Eternal recurrence is not a scientific theory, it is a philosophical tool designed to make us question our relationship to time and eternity. It forces us to confront the weight of our actions and the significance of our choices. At the heart of Nietzsche's philosophy lies the concept of the will to power. This concept has been frequently misinterpreted as a crude justification for domination and violence. However, Nietzsche's understanding of the will to power is far more nuanced and complex. He saw it as the fundamental driving force of all life, the urge to grow, to overcome, to expand one's sphere of influence. For Nietzsche, the will to power is not merely about physical strength or political dominance. It encompasses intellectual curiosity, artistic creation, and the pursuit of self-mastery. It is the force that drives us to overcome obstacles, to strive for excellence, and to create meaning in our lives. Self-overcoming, for Nietzsche, is the highest expression of the will to power. It is the process of confronting our weaknesses, our limitations, and our deepest fears in order to become something greater than we currently are. Thus Spoke Zarathustra is a radical and challenging work. It calls us to question everything we thought we knew about morality, religion, and the meaning of life. Nietzsche's philosophy is not for the faint of heart. It demands that we confront the abyss, to stare into the void left by the death of God. Nietzsche's call to personal greatness is not a call to conformity or obedience to external authority. It is a call to create our own values, to forge our own paths in a world without preordained meaning. It is a call to embrace the freedom and responsibility that comes with recognizing the death of God. Nietzsche's message is ultimately one of hope and affirmation, a belief in the human capacity for greatness, for self-overcoming, and for the creation of a life worthy of the weight of eternity.